Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review as well as a demo of the brand new concealer by Too Faced, which is called the Ethereal Light Illuminating Smoothing Concealer. I've got two shades to share with you guys, mostly because I couldn't really make up my mind, mostly because Too Faced confused me with their shade descriptions, as well as what should go with your skin tone if you are this shade in the Born This Way Supreme Coverage Concealer. By the way, I'm in the shade Golden Beige. And the two shades that I bought were Biscotti and Butter Croissant. Now, because I'm still a little bit tanned at the moment, I went away a month ago now, so my tan is gradually fading. I can get away with wearing both of them. Now, I do have to say Biscotti is almost like the perfect under eye concealer for me if I don't want any kind of brightening and just coverage. Whereas Butter Croissant definitely brightens my under eye area, but when my tan fades completely, it'll be the perfect brightening shade under my eyes. But at the moment, and in today's video, you're going to see me basically mixing them to create my perfect brightening shade until my skin tone manages to kind of sort itself out. Now, these retail at £25 each, which I believe is the same price as the new Beautiful Skin one by Charlotte Tilbury. And bear in mind, because both of these concealers have come out around the same time and claim to have the same sort of coverage, I am going to, in my head, be kind of comparing the two. So just to share with you guys what the packaging looks like, it comes in this plastic container tube, and you can see the colour through there, which I always find actually very, very helpful. I hate places that do like, or brands that do like frosted covering. Like, how are you supposed to see? Do you know what I mean? So you open it up, and inside is quite a small doe foot applicator. I actually don't like it that much. I don't find that it picks up enough product for me personally. I prefer doe foot applicators which are a little bit larger and have a little dent on the middle which collects more product so you can apply more. So I always find that I end up going in twice to get the right amount of product. But of course, that's completely up to you how you want to do it. So this, first off, is the shade Butter Croissant. This has been described as light medium with gold undertones, which, yes, it definitely has got a very yellowy base to it, which is perfect for somebody like me. And now next to it is the shade Biscotti, which is medium with golden undertones. The colours do correspond very nicely, and they've both got nice yellow undertones, so it's just down to you and what your skin tone is like. If you go onto Too Faced's website, they do try to be helpful, but I didn't really find it that helpful. So it says if you wear in the super coverage concealer, and then it gives you the shade, and then it gives you the shade that should work for you in terms of their new concealer. Like I said, I'm in the shade Golden Beige, and it's telling me that my shade should be Pecan. Like, okay. And Pecan is light medium with neutral undertones. That doesn't make sense. Golden Beige is literally got yellow undertones. So I don't understand why they seem to think that the corresponding shade for me would be Pecan, because it's not. So just bear in mind that despite the fact that they have tried to be helpful, I personally did not find it helpful at all. And I will also mention that I actually went into Too Faced store in Carnaby Street in London, and I did test out the shade Pecan just to see, and no, it is not the best shade to use if you are Golden Beige. It was just lucky that I was able to try it out in person. I actually ordered these from Boots because they were on offer. And their packaging is their usual baby pink with gold on it, Born This Way Ethereal Light, 5ml, and it says on here, 24-hour wear, waterproof, sweat and humidity resistant, non-creasing, delivers immediate all-day moisture. This buttery serum-like concealer effortlessly glides onto the skin to camouflage and cover imperfections for 24 hours, while improving the appearance of dark circles with a blend of plumping and hydrating hyaluronic acid, aloe leaf extract, daikon seed extract and squalene. Our waterproof formula diminishes signs of fatigue and imperfections while adding a natural luminosity for a look so naturally flawless they will think you were born this way. So that's what it actually says on the box. Now, they haven't actually said what the coverage is supposed to be, but I will definitely tell you that it is medium coverage. It's not medium buildable, it's medium coverage. Now, in comparison to the Charlotte Tilbury one, I think this one definitely gives better coverage. So already in my head, that's a plus from me in terms of the comparison between the two. And it says it's got a buttery serum-like concealer. Again, I would agree with that. It's got a very strange kind of texture. I can't describe it. It's not creamy, but at the same time it's not like watery either. It's a nice mixture of in between, and the serum means that you can easily blend it under your eyes as well as other parts on your face. First off, you're going to see me in today's video going in with the shade Biscotti, the slightly darker shade, to apply it to my under eye area. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter shade, which is Butter Croissant, to lighten that under eye area a little bit more, so there's a bit more brightening for me, and then applying it to the high points of my face, which I normally want to stand out because I also contour my face. I'm using a normal damp beauty blender. It's actually a brand new beauty blender, so it's not been touched by anything at all. It's a Virgo one because we're still in Virgo season at the moment, and I'm a Virgo. Happy birthday me. And I find that it blends out beautifully, despite the fact that it is a damp beauty blender. A lot of the product does not get soaked into the sponge, meaning it's nicely dispersed onto your face. You do have to set it straight away. Even though it says on the box that it is non-creasing, you definitely have to set it with a setting powder. I use the Laura Mercier translucent honey setting powder in today's video to set mine. Once it's set, it feels absolutely lovely and soft and smooth under the eyes. It is literally undetectable under the eyes. It blends into my foundation nicely. Bear in mind, I'd applied my foundation about half an hour before I did this video and before I put on the concealer. There was no patchiness in between the foundation or the concealer, meaning it blended into the foundation seamlessly. Locks down for 24 hours. Now, I do have to say I have not worn this for 24 hours. Most people will not be wearing their concealer for 24 hours. But I do have to say that yes, it did last from first thing in the morning up until I removed it at night. It is excellent and it does not crease at all. The Charlotte Tilbury one creases within the first few minutes of me applying it because they've just put too much skincare in it and made it almost easily able to move around because there's less makeup and more skincare. Now this product has got skincare in it, but I really don't find that it interferes with the performance of the concealer itself. It doesn't go patchy throughout the day. It doesn't move throughout the day. It doesn't go crepey. It doesn't add any extra lines under my eyes. It doesn't make me look aged and old. It makes me look young, youthful, and plumped up under the eyes. I absolutely love this concealer. I think it is excellent. Diminishes the signs of fatigue. Well, if that means getting rid of the fact that I've got dark circles, I would have to say yes. Brightens and adds luminosity. Well, again, obviously, if you buy a brighter shade, that is going to happen. Waterproof. Well, I've worn it in the rain. It didn't move, didn't budge, didn't crease, didn't shift around. Improves the appearance of dark circles. Will you guys tell me? What do you think? Completely covered my dark circles. It says it's a unique exclusive applicator for precise application. Yeah, I still don't like it. I don't think it's that good. I also like the fact that despite the fact that it is medium coverage, it still manages to cover all my dark circles beautifully. With the Charlotte Tilbury one, it was also medium coverage, but I could still see the natural eye color under my eyes kind of peeking through. I don't find that happens with this at all. Also, a little bit goes a really long way, purely because of the fact that the doe foot applicator is so small and you don't end up applying that much. It still blends out really nicely and evenly, giving you the right amount of coverage without it appearing too full coverage. Not everybody necessarily likes to have full coverage. Not everybody necessarily needs full coverage either. And then of course there's skincare ingredients like coconut water, which it says aids in delicately replenishing skin's moisture levels. Bear in mind I've got loads of skincare on underneath, so it makes no difference to me personally. Alpine rose, which helps empower skin health and resilience. Again, makes no difference to me. Hyaluronic acid to give a smoother, more youthful appearance. Aloe leaf extract, daikon seed extract, argan oil and squalene for moisture and nourishing the skin. Now I do think that they have included the right amount of skincare in here because it doesn't affect the pigmentation of the product itself, and I also find that it just doesn't move around at all. It's got a very nice kind of semi-matte kind of look to it as well. The only reason that it looks completely matte under my eyes is obviously because I've set it with setting powder. I don't really think that anything should be too illuminating, if that makes sense, under your eyes. Otherwise it kind of throws off the balance of your face. Altogether there are 18 shades, which I actually in this day and age don't really think that it's enough. Personally, I would have just preferred it if they had used the same colours from the Born This Way range so that we could just duplicate it ourselves. Just makes life a lot more easier, and I just don't think that 18 shades in 2022 is representative of where we are in terms of the makeup industry nowadays as a whole. But overall, I have to say that I am very, very happy with this concealer. I give it a 9 out of 10. The only reason I don't give it a full 10 out of 10 is because the doe foot applicator definitely lets it down. The amount of product that you get out just isn't enough for me personally. I don't like to go in heavy-handed under my eyes, but I still like to know that I've applied enough product that it will do what I want it to do, meaning cover my my under eye area, stay in place, not slip around, move around, not create any crease lines under my eyes or anything like that. Personally, I feel that this will work well also for all skin types. So whether you've got dry skin, normal, combination skin or oily skin, it will definitely work for you. But if you are trying to make that decision between which one is better, the Charlotte Tilbury one or the Too Faced one, in my experience from using both of them, I would definitely say that the Too Faced one wins hands down. That's it for my review of the brand new Too Faced Ethereal Light Concealer. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.